Still take it, Danny.
Oh, no, Danny.
You're not. Everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the grade out. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the first.
My normal game.
Good job, No Sleep Uno. We will.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And Harrell's in at the 5 down low. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Zion plays within the system right there. Very.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Hey, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, speed will be on display this evening. He told his players get out and transition every chance they get and try to turn this into a track meet. We'll see if they.
There's the Warriors with the ball. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Valanciunas. Wiggins passes to Harrell. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. Inside. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Williamson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Kuminga. His last outing with 20 points. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Harden kicks to Ingram. Here's Johnson. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ingram against Wiggins. Pass to Harrell. Back to Wiggins. Shoots over Ingram. And that one hits back iron.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In the corner, it's Wiggins. A miss that time would have put him up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
Now the feed to Johnson. Poole with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the evening, and he makes the first. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Ingram passes to Harden. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the shot is good from Johnson.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Wiggins. They get it back. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in.
And man, I love it when Wiggins gets vertical. Such an impressive athlete.
New Orleans in the lead. Ingram outside. Passes it to Valanciunas. Pass to Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Poole for three. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Here's Wiggins after the made shot from Johnson. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. From the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The second effort. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Johnson outside. Harden finds Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Curry. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Just 5 to shoot. Poole no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And Johnson drops them both. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
With the second effort, and Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 22 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Wiggins finds Curry. Now Poole is guarded by Johnson. Here's Wiggins, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wiggins with a good use that time of the mid-range shot.
Pelicans leading by 10. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Different look here for the Warriors. Baldwin, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's checked in for Poole. And Rollins subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Rollins. Harrell trying to free himself up. The shot by Rollins, no good. One-on-one fast break. Johnson, the pass to Murphy. The kick out to Lopez. Johnson outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And there's the pass to Russell. Feeds to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 26 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Thompson outside. Pass to Baldwin. Right wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lopez with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And then Murphy with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Rollins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The 3. Pelicans pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Warriors trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out left to the wing. Here's Rollins. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Clock at 4. Over Russell. The shot by Rollins, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And that one's good. Russell.
That's nice coordination, as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Rollins against Russell. Rollins the pass to Baldwin. Thompson outside. Pass to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Moody's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Rollins against Russell. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Rollins. No good on the shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point lead.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. The pass to Harrell. Rollins against Russell. The shot by Rollins, no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Warriors trail by 20. Just back to Harrell. And Harrell drills it in.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Down low. And then Johnson with the dunk.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Thompson outside. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Pelicans on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
It's that time of the game, everybody.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. The Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Different look here for the Warriors. Baldwin, he's checked in for Harrell. Thompson comes in for Wiggins. Rollins checked in for Moody. And Poole subbed in for Curry. They've got Jones. Johnson is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Murphy in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Lopez kicks to Johnson. And he makes good on the layup. Johnson's got 34 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man possessed. He finished with 66 points, but it was his season-high in rebounds that really stood out. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just pressing.
Johnson dishes to Lewis. Johnson double teamed. Jones from outside. They get it again. And then Murphy with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Kuminga on the money from 12 feet away. Kuminga's got 9 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And it's in there. That's 36 points for Johnson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Baldwin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Count that one. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Passes it to Poole. To the paint. Here's Rollins. Yep, that one goes in there. Rollins got his first 2 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson outside. The fader. Baldwin can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points.
1:15 left in the first half of the game. Thompson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. New Orleans got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Poole and taken away by Johnson. Here's Murphy. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
There's the pass to Poole.
Pelicans foul. Johnson. First.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that
Shooting for
sends a
Golden
message.
State.
One
Jordan.
that says we're not giving up this lead.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kicks it out to Jones. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 46 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thompson inside. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Harrell, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. The 3 from Poole. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Johnson. Another one goes. Incredible.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Warriors shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Poole. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Valanciunas. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. And here is Kuminga. Passes to Curry. Will it go? Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
The accuracy that Curry has from that kind of range is just jaw-dropping. He does not miss that many shots from that deep.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Poole with no one around. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Did you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the finals.
And that one falls for Johnson. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Curry with the three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry against Ingram. Back to Harden. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got... It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's the Warriors now. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Pass to Wiggins. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got 11.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Harden kicks to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Shot up 2 there. 58 points for Johnson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wiggins outside. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
You'd love to bottle up the energy that Harrell plays for. Hustle points coming through.
Ingram outside. Johnson, the pass to Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wiggins right now just using force, challenging the defense, and sometimes making them get very physical with his play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. And you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for James Harden. And it's Wiggins missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Johnson left side. Williamson outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him. so far.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Passes it to Moody. Over Johnson. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often court cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And Johnson drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Warriors shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Pass to Moody. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Johnson finds Valanciunas. To the left wing. To the inside. Williamson trying to free himself up. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Russell.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wiggins outside. Now the pass to Kuminga. Now here's Moody. To end the run. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Valanciunas dishes to Johnson. That one falls.
Valanciunas does a great job of surveying the floor and willing to find the open man. Nice extra pass.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Outside Curry for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Johnson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
At the line for New Orleans, Johnson. 2 shots.
First one falls for Herbert Jones. He's checked in for New Orleans. Then for the Warriors, Baldwin, he's checked in for Harrell. Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And Rollins subbed in for Stephen Curry. Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Russell. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, understanding not only the routes, but the speed and angles of those routes, Russell with the knack to find the right spot.
Pass to Moody. Here's Baldwin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. Rollins against Russell. Now, here's Moody. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range.
3.
Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Johnson. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Rollins the pass to Baldwin. On the wing, Thompson. Over Jones. Misses off the right iron. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Pass to Moody. Pass to Rollins for the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Here's Rollins. Thompson outside. And here is Moody. And the Warriors miss again. Now Russell. The pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Johnson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 assists tonight. The Warriors shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Pass to Moody. Here's Baldwin. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Looking to end the run. And Jones pulls it down.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
New Orleans making a switch here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And good! There's another. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.